Action!
Get me out!
With Trumpet My Return, it came about as a gradual project. I wanted to work on something that was timely, so I knew I wanted to involve Iraq in some way. But as it evolved, it became its own thing. It became its own animal. Early on in the film, I was looking for an occupation for the lead player, Travis. And my brother suggested that I have him work at a residential school for girls, because I had worked at one 25 years ago. And he said, "You've told me so many interesting stories about that place, you ought to put it in a movie." And so that became a really big part of the film.
My role in Trumpet My Return is I'm the producer, so I'm the one who's in charge of getting everything organized and set, from both in the pre-production stage or in the production stage. It's like kind of a week-to-week thing, but yeah, I'm the guy who kind of keeps things organized, I guess you would say. Yeah, so the website for Trumpet My Return, which is trumpetmyreturn.com, is it's essentially it's set in place for us to be able to have a place for people to come and learn more about the film. It's a way to market the film. It's a way to keep people who are interested in the film informed. And right now, it's kind of it's mostly just the basic information about the film, but as we get the film finished, it'll grow. We'll have our trailer there, we'll have stills of the film there, we'll have where we're screening and when, those kinds of things is what we'll share with people through the internet. And I also use a piece of software called Gorilla software, which kind of allows me to track a lot of the different things as far as people, cost, locations, all the contact information for every different locations and so forth that you're trying to use. So you can kind of keep track of all that, because you just try to keep it in a notebook or in your head, it easily would get lost or misplaced. But yeah, so yeah, we use software that helps us a lot to kind of keep ourselves organized in that way.
I have been operating a camera for about 15 years. I started shooting TV news back in 1994, and roughly. And ever since 1994, I've been operating the camera either for TV news, making commercials, or more recently, independent movies. When we established Propombular Productions, everybody wants to direct. So we decided that we would have kind of a rotating system in which each of us would get a chance to write and direct our own project. I wrote and directed The Street Cleaner, our first short. Our partner Jody wrote and directed a short called You Are Beautiful. And now my brother Eric is writing and directing Trumpet My Return. My brother has hired me, my assignment on Trumpet My Return is to shoot it, to be the cinematographer, or they call it director of photography, what have you. So I have to work with Eric and with the actors to set up each shot.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright round yon verge.
It's more than just talking about the plot of the film, and I think it's important to mention what's under it. And for me, because it is about a guy who's not in love with the ex-girlfriend by any means, but he's rather shocked to find out that he's so invested in someone who didn't mean that much to him, or he thought didn't mean that much to him in his past. And he finds himself dwindling away, finds himself really becoming depressed about the whole thing, and it has a major effect on his marriage. and so I guess the slug line of the film is there's no such thing as a casual relationship. Things where we think it's a human contact that's fleeting. We may think it is, but there's something about it that's permanent. There's something about it that's indelible. And hopefully everyone who sees this film will feel the same way, that, wow, that's just like a relationship that I had. Someone I met maybe very briefly, but it is a relationship that exists and continues to exist, and it becomes part of our lives. Whether we want it to or not, it's there.